Manager of Call of Duty, and I am thrilled to help kick off a truly significant moment, not only for the highly anticipated upcoming release of Modern Warfare 2, but a very significant moment for the future of the entire Call of Duty franchise. You see, over the last several years, we've experienced explosive and dynamic growth, and we've learned a ton along the way. And those learnings have fueled our ambition to deliver a wholly new, elevated player experience. One focused, of course, on delivering more fun and innovation, but also state-of-the-art tech advancements built to support a more connected Call of Duty community than ever before. So just know that what we shared today across Modern Warfare 2, our brand new Warzone 2.0 experience coming later this fall, and our designs to bring Warzone to mobile for players on the go are all certainly big news, but it's just the first chapter of a very bold, long-term vision that we carry to take Call of Duty to even higher heights in the years to come.
All right, what's going on, YouTube? We in here for another one. I hope you're enjoying your day. Got some Black Ops Cold War, and I think this is my last Black Ops Cold War gameplay that I got. I don't know, there might be some gameplay that I still got to go through, but as of right now, I'm pretty sure this is my last Black Ops Cold War gameplay, and it's looking like this will be my last Black Ops Cold War gameplay for a while yet. If it looks like my aim is really off in this gameplay, well, I mean, my aim is buns anyway, but in this gameplay, it's going to look even worse because before this was on the PS4 Pro, this gameplay you guys are seeing here, but the whole month before this, anytime I gamed, I was on the Xbox Series, right? So this was my first game back on the PlayStation with the PlayStation controller, and I'm telling you, man, it's just what an adjustment, though. When you go from just straight up Xbox for like a whole month like that, and then you come back, and then this was my first game on, too. My aim was just all over the place. I ended up knocking out a decent game, though. I don't even know how I did that. I mean, these dudes, obviously, these dudes were butt. But still, we knocked out a decent game, but my aim is just, it's bad, all right? So before anybody lets me know in the comment section, man, I got you, all right? My aim is buns in this gameplay. But anyways, I want to talk about some of this ridiculous shit that I'm seeing out here on these streets. And no, I'm not talking about these nerds that are calling anybody who's upset about X-Labs and SM2 beta male losers, and they were still swimming in their dad's nutsack when we were all playing COD 4 and World at War, and they make daily rant videos about Call of Duty, but then they get into a mood, so then they'll start bitching about anybody who rants about COD just to go back to ranting about COD. I'm not talking about these bitches. I'm talking about Activision's fucking bullshit. Check out this tweet that I seen from Charlie Intel last night. If you see my community post, you've already seen this, but I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. There is currently an exploit in Black Ops Cold War on all platforms where a person can gain access to a player's IP, crash their game, or potentially cause other issues. No indication so far of it happening in Modern Warfare Deuce or Warzone 2. Activision has not addressed this, nor have they stated they're aware of this problem. Would be best to avoid Cold War until fixed. It would be best to avoid the whole damn franchise at this point, wouldn't it? If I had the chance to make this video last night, this video would have turned out very differently. As you guys know from that community post, I picked up a new Elgato last night and I was having some problems with it. So instead of making a video, I decided to try to straighten that out. And it looks like I got it fixed, man. It's looking crispy. This is not the new Elgato gameplay that you guys are seeing here. This gameplay is from like a month or two ago. Right? It's older gameplay. So you guys are not going to see that gameplay for at least a few videos. You know, I'm going to use some of the gameplay that I have before I start really recording and going in with the new capture card. But I got the new capture card, was having problems with it, decided to just try to work on fixing the little bit of lag issues that I had with that. So I mean, I'm calm now compared to what I was last night. You know, speaking of Blame Truth, I watched Blame Truth's video yesterday and he was talking about all this, but he was talking about all the games, right? His source in that video was talking about pretty much every single Call of Duty that exists right now. And what do we know? We know that, you know, they shut down X-Labs, they shut down Black Ops 3. We know that when I upgraded my PC not too long ago and I started playing Plutonium and I tried to play X-Labs, but I was getting an error with it, so I just ended up giving up on it. And I remember people kept telling me over and over again, though, dude, don't play any of those older CODs on PC, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's a huge security risk. They'll find out your IP address. They'll get your fucking address. We got weirdos out here, man. Who knows what they're going to do with that information, right? Like, yeah, I'm sure anybody listen to my voice, I'm sure that you could defend yourself, just like I'm very confident in my abilities as well, too. But I'm not always at the house, man. I don't want these fucking weirdos knowing my address and shit just because I bought a game. I paid money out of my own pocket for a game and I wanted to play it. And here's the thanks I get for that, because Activision is too fucking cheap to update their shit. They won't secure their shit. This is what we have to deal with. You pay them money to get attacked, to get hacked, to get kicked off the game, man. It's way worse than just a nerd crashing your game repeatedly on you. Like, that's annoying as fuck, and that's not what you paid for. We're talking about some serious shit right here. So we know that a lot of the CODs are unplayable on PC. They shut down X Labs, they shut down Black Ops 3, they shut down SM2, so we don't have that to look forward to anymore. The older CODs on console have been unplayable for fucking years. Cheaters all over the place. And now even with their newer games, look at the fucking nonsense that we got to deal with. Cold War is still a game that they sell for full price, don't they? Except for these, they had a couple of sales I noticed on Xbox recently over the last like month or 2 months. But aren't they still selling Cold War for full price? I know the bundles are still full price in that bitch. Every time I hop on Cold War, man, it's always funny. They're always trying to ram like a free bundle down your throat, right? So you sign on, you'll be like, oh, you got a free bundle here. They just want to get you over to the store page, man, so that you look at the other bundles and you're like, all right, that looks kind of cool, man. So I'm gonna cop that 30 bucks, whatever the fuck it is. They're still selling these bundles for full price though, but they can't update their security on the fucking games. They still charge full price for it, and they can't update these fucking games. We always joke about how Call of Duty is bad for you, bad for your health. I mean, shit, your boy has even grown a few gray hairs because of this fucking franchise. But I mean, look at that, like, talk about being bad for you. Like, look at the shit we gotta deal with in 2023 with Call of Duty. We've been talking through Modern Warfare Deuce's life cycle, and even before that, this kind of feels like some self-sabotage going on here with this franchise. And I've even made a couple of commentaries talking about this, man, and it kind of feels that way, doesn't it? I mean, they go and they shut down almost every client that exists. We got Plutonium, who knows how long that's going to last for. All the older CODs are unplayable. You're taking huge security risks with some of them, especially if you're on PC. And even with some of the newer older games, they're completely unplayable. I mean, who the fuck wants to take the risk? I'm not jumping on Cold War, man. I'm gonna take Charlie Intel's word for this shit, and I ain't gonna play it. So it's like they're trying to get us all on Modern Warfare Deuce to get their numbers back up and try to sell all these new fresher bundles running around like a fucking bunny and shit in a Modern Warfare game. Or maybe they're trying to make Call of Duty look unattractive as possible to help the deal go through with Microsoft, man. It just, we know this company is full of incompetent people. They can't be this incompetent though, can they? I mean, shit, I ain't gonna pretend like I got the answers, but I mean, they got the resources, they got the people, they got the money, and this is what we're dealing with, man. We're talking about one of the most successful franchises in gaming. And this is one of their newer games from just a couple of years ago that they still charge full price for and all that. And it's not worth taking the chance to get on and play it, man. You're taking a huge security risk by just getting on the game that you fucking paid for. Unacceptable is an understatement. We've seen COD over the years go through some rough spots, man. We've seen COD down bad in the past before. I don't think we've ever seen it this down bad, man. We are in the dark ages of Call of Duty right now. With Activision's greed, the decisions that are being made, and the lack of respect for their own customers, man. Like, you took these people's money, and this is what it is. The fact that Charlie Intel tweeted this out last night, and as of right now recording this commentary, Activision hasn't acknowledged it. Activision follows those guys very closely. They hear them out. You guys know the deal between Charlie Intel and Activision, man. Regardless of how much they try to say that, oh, there's nothing there and we don't work for Activision and all that, we know, anybody with half a brain, we know what the situation is. And Activision hasn't even acknowledged this about Cold War. Never mind all the cheaters that they got still running around in Warzone 2 and even Warzone Caldera and Modern Warfare 2019 and Call of Duty Vanguard. Like, they got cheaters in every single game, it seems. Activision has not, as of this moment, even acknowledged this tweet from Charlie Intel about Black Ops Cold War basically being unplayable. If this doesn't tell you to get the hell off this franchise, I don't know what will. Even me in my spot, man, I'm getting low as hell for gameplay. I need gameplay. I need to work in the new capture card while I'm at it too. I need some new gameplay. And dude, I ain't jumping on Call of Duty today. And I'm probably not going to jump on Call of Duty tomorrow either, man, to try to get that gameplay for future videos. Who wants to take the risk? You got a company that's capable of this. They don't care. Who wants to take that risk, man? People getting your credit card information and all this shit. Fuck that, man. Why do I want to jump on Call of Duty when you got nerds like this that could just get that information just because you bought a product and played it? That is some of the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard of in my life. That's it. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out.